G'day everybody, welcome back to episode 5 of United Fleet Operations Let's Play with Selat the Science Officer. My name is Fearless. Let's get started. So, I'm going to take you through a little bit of skills before I start the next mission. As you can see, it's just me today. Nobody's joining due to schedules and people doing stuff. And this is just the easiest way. You might notice she's got just a bit different look. I went and tweaked just a little bit more and spent the time that you really didn't need to see me spend. So now that that is done, I need to, and the last time, because we were set up for beams when I first started, I never really, so I set up my traits. I haven't bent my skills yet, so get right into this. I won't get into too much explaining. We're going to do a detailed explanation on skills, probably be handled by ARC. It'll have every little detail that you will need to know. ARC is very good explaining these kinds of things. Either way, we are in shortly going to it's coming. It's all coming. Because this is a science officer, I kind of want it to be like attack science, but at the same time, when you start, you're going to want some survivability. So, I'm going to go... Now, the other thing you want to take into account is your first level skills. If you get the first slot in each one, so when I get to here, that'll actually give me a sector space speed bonus. Not so much a thing nowadays. Now with the free Transorb and everything, you can just get there automatically, you know, so you don't really need to go into that. If you have extra battery expertise, though, that is definitely a plus, because you can buy yourself some batteries, all that kind of stuff. Threat control is kind of like an in-game thing. You know, maybe if I'm playing with the other guys, I might need it, but either way, I'm not going to die that quickly if I don't have it. So, what I'm going to do is go for the battery expertise first. Now, I'm not going to just go straight into it. I'm going to go one in each, because I only got 3 skills to spend right now. So, you know, I don't want to get too crazy in there. And then I want to go to, so I already got one in energy weapons, and I'm going to go to shield capacity for this one. Next couple levels I will show you where else I go. Ground, I always start with endurance. Don't ask me why, but that's just the way I start. You can start with whatever, really. Ground, I'll go through a ground build at one point in time, but for this tune in particular, it's just going to be the cookie cutter build. I don't really think there's anything special I want her to do. Just going to have a few heals. As you can see, I got the medical track order already, but she's got more offense than she's got defense, so... going forward, skills are set, and the next thing I wanted to do was change up my bridge officer skills. Bridge officer skills, there's a lot to them. Again, we will be doing videos in the future explaining all of that. For right now, all I'm going to do is go through my... Okay, because I switched to cannons, I'm definitely going to switch my tactical skills out first. I don't need 2 high yields, so there's that. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Bridge officer training. I want to go, and keeping in mind also that I'm low level, so I can't even use, you know, the 3rd level slots yet. I got gravity well here, so I'm good there, but what I want to do first is space, and I want to get a tactical team to get rid of that one. And then I want to get to get a spread, and both the volley and the rapid, and a level 1 spread, and then I want to go with beta. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Engineering. So, power shields, power weapons. So I want to get and I want to be able to switch it out with, oh, this is ground, that's why. Switch it out with one of them, or one of them, so that I can go with one of them, and then science, so tachyon, tractor. No, I don't want tractor. So, let's go with hazards, science, and back to the first rank, do the same thing, because I don't have either. As well as a polarize. And I'm not going to buy them all yet, but that'll get me through. Now ground-wise, I think I'm pretty good. We got what they need. Yeah, I can live with that. Alright, so in order to set the skills, you go over to skills, click the bridge officer you need. So with the her, I'm going to go 1. So with the skills, you can go to one of each of the 3 here in order to set them. When you actually assign a ship for the first time, you have a set of defaults. The defaults are determined by whichever picture is up here, and that can be switched just by going to whichever one you want and then clicking it. See how it highlights this one? Now that this one's highlighted, that is now your default. So I'm in a habit of doing that. We never really did get anything for. Alright. So I think I got 2 of each. I want to go get a chemosite and some distributed targeting and all that kind of stuff later on. For now, I'm going to go to Coles, give him the spread, and then to the science. Now you notice it's increasing the cost to learn every time I learn it. So depending on the bridge officer, how many skills you already have slotted in that slot, it'll go up. It only goes up to a point, I think. Can't remember offhand. Eventually you get a lot more expertise. It's not really an issue. It's not like you have to juggle it until you start donating everything to the fleet, which happens eventually. But for the beginning game, you can do, 3-4 quests, and it's pretty good. You can get enough to get an array and try out different skills if you're new to the game. Once they're set, you just go back over the stations. Even though I changed the default on that one, it doesn't change here because they were already slotted, and this is the saved build for this current ship. Again, do a little video on loadouts and saving your anyways. We're not getting into that right now. What we're gonna do is switch up to, so in order to switch the skills here, you just gotta click the bridge officer. Now that it's highlighted, you can choose which skill you want. If these 2 were here, I could click these 2. gonna put tactical team on here, and we're not using this one currently because of our level, and so this one is gonna get a spread just because I want a little bit more AoE-age. For right now, that's going to be my tac skills. So we're going to change this actually to an engineering team. I find it's a little bit more, give yourself some hull. You get a little bit more survivability out of it. That, and you'll find my next change will make sense. Because I don't really want the tachyon beam right now. Being, for a few reasons, I got Tetrion weapons, so I've got the shield drain and stuff. So anyways, I'm going to go science team, give myself a shield boost and a hull heal. That'll all change as I go, but for right now, that's good enough. And that's just a quick rundown on how you would choose your skills. Traits are set, skills are set, gear is set. I am set, so let's go do the next mission, which I do believe was not grabbed yet. Or was it the Galaxy? Yeah, because we did the TFO last time, right? So, let's just check to be sure. Yeah, so Galaxy at Large. It's the one I'm on right now. So we're gonna transwarp. Yeah, that's just a clicky. So we're going to do heading out. It's a quick little easy talky talk. It's most of the beginning first quest in each arc type thing is just go talk to the dude, get the reward, and then start. The reason why I have to do that is a lot of times the quest giver, it needs to be unlocked. So you need to actually go physically talk to that person in order to do the rest of the quests in that line. Now, when I first started this, we were looking, and I was getting a lot of quests. So what happened is they gave the ability for you to start any quest line at any level again, but this time it's actually kind of working, except for the fact that it's dropping on you like it was. There's no end to it. Every time you log in, it just does it again. So hopefully they fix that and that doesn't continue to happen, but it's nice because doesn't matter what level you are. Like, I could skip right up to future proof and do that quest line. As far as a new character goes, you're going to want to go through at some point for the story. It is a very good story. I would recommend definitely doing it. If you're a fan, you're going to love it. Everything right from the beginning through, is just, there's a lot of, I don't want to ruin anything for you, but it's awesome. I've always loved the story in this. I wish they would put more into it, because if you notice, as you go through the quest lines, like, there's less and less each arc, and then you come to like a 3 quest arc, which seems like what these are going to be now. So there's another patch coming. It's the Rise of Discovery. So I'm hoping there's going to be more than 2 before that happens, but it doesn't look like it. It's coming pretty close. So it might just be 3 quests, 2 quests, and then whatever Rise of Discovery has, hoping more. But we'll have to wait and see. We are getting more TFOs now, so we'll have to maybe take that as it is. I personally would rather the fun stories as well. This is just me personally. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think down below. You like these stories? Would you rather see more of those than TFOs? I do like the fact that there are more variety in TFOs, and if they keep going like this, there's going to be, so much more. I forgot to pick him up. So let's just fast forward. I'm going to go pick him up at Seoul and then come back. Apparently, he was talking, and yeah. Here we go, fast forward.
From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area.
So apparently you were supposed to click the button before going there, but I missed that as I was talking. So now that we have him on board, we can just bring him to the Starbase system. So I'm just going to go ahead and transfer. Now that we're here, we can just beam him down from up here, and it turns in the quest. Back to Admiral Quinn, and then we're off to do the first quest in the Romulan line. So, we're done that. Next one up is Empress Selat, and I'm just going to go ahead and transfer to it. Let's get this on the road. Now, when I get there, I'm going to just check my... Well, let's just get this done. I'm gonna skip through. There's a lot of story to this quest. It was really well done. It came out during the Romulan patch, but I'm gonna try and skip as much as I can and just get it done real quick. Yeah, you guys can probably hear it in my voice, and I'm coming down with a cold, but is what it is. Ain't gonna stop me here. I think you guys can hear me all right. I did a test earlier. It doesn't sound too bad. I'm just a little bit low key tonight. That's all. It's all good. I'm actually quite enjoying this, playing this character. I went and bought some, couple new rifles and everything for the ground. I usually do that with a tune to test them out. Delphic anti-proton. You can pause it here if you want to see it, take a look at it. But, I've always liked a Delphic, getting that 10% crit. So let's see what it's like on the ground. It looks really cool. But it's a full auto. So there's that. I like my full autos, but at the same time I do like the split beam and a lot of other fun stuff. So this one we're just coming to, this diplomatic meeting between us and Selat. Yeah, nothing's gonna go wrong, right? You think, Selat's in here, there's no deceit or nothing. Insert sarcastic remark here. Anyways, so click through this stuff. Then gotta talk to this dude. Then you gotta follow this dude. He's really slow. He walks like he's got something stuck up his, yeah. But, I don't blame him. I blame the engine. I suppose that's a real Romulan walk, but that stance, like, what the heck is that? This guy's sick or something. Anyways, talk to him so that we can get on our way. Slow enough as it is. You almost there? He's almost there. Gotta distract everybody. While they're distracted, we get into the office. We do our scanning. Without getting caught. Because we're like all spies and stuff. At least I look the part. At least I think I look the part. Where is the... oh, there it is. So these camera ones, if I recall, you can skip them. No, maybe you can't. You gotta watch it before it lets you download. I don't know. I'll try that. So now that's over. Now we gotta go search some crates and blow them up. Oh, no searching, just blowing up. Interesting. I always thought we scanned them. Oh, maybe that's the next part. You gotta go scan stuff. I don't know, it's been a while since I actually did these. I skipped through them for a little while just because the rewards that you get from them aren't as good. Yeah, there it is.
You may have destroyed these weapons.
Captain, check the engines. The warp drive, that's a hopeless pile of junk.
Admiral Fearless, leader of the Mythical Legion. Thanks you for watching.